It was a warm spring day, the birds were singing, and the sun was shining brightly. "Just the day for a new adventure," said Ariella and her friend Bubbles. These two loved the warm days and made the most of them, playing and walking outside. Ariella and Bubbles went outside to explore, eager for new adventures. "Bubbles, today we have an important mission," said Ariella excitedly. "Mommy and Daddy have hidden lots of different colored eggs all over the yard, and we have to find them." "What wonderful news, Ariella! I love finding things, and if it's colored eggs, it's even better," said Bubbles, laughing. Ariella and Bubbles began their search with great attention and diligence, as true explorers should. They ran all over the yard, carefully checking every single inch. No tree escaped their searching eyes. They searched high, they searched low, gathering in a basket the colorful treasures they found. One red egg they found in the green grass in the garden. Another blue one was found under the flower bush in front of the house. Ariella and Bubbles made a great team, searching for the hidden eggs and having lots of fun together. While they were searching, Bubbles wanted to know what his friend knew about Easter. "Ariella, do you know what holiday Easter is? What does it mean, and why do we celebrate it?" "Of course I know, Bubbles. Easter is a beautiful holiday when we get sweets from the Easter Bunny, decorate eggs in different colors of spring, play egg hunt, and Easter egg roll, sit at the holiday table with loved ones, and have tasty food on the table." "You're right," Bubbles confirms. "These are good, but let me tell you there's more to it than that." "More than egg hunt and Easter Bunny?" Ariella asked curiously. "Yes, much more than that. It all starts, in fact, a long, long time ago, in a village called Bethlehem. There, baby boy was born who was to change the course of all human history. Joseph and Mary, his parents, had to make a long and exhausting journey. And at the end of the trip, Jesus, who was the Son of God, was born in a manger in the company of animals. What is very interesting is that the coming of this little boy was awaited by many. He was a promised savior who was to come, and even some wise men from the east, following a special star that had appeared in the sky, found out where he was born and came to worship him with gifts. Jesus came into the world with a purpose, to reunite people with God. Jesus was growing up and was a very good child. He did not behave badly and obeyed his parents. When he grew older, he became known to the world for the miracles he did. Can you believe it, Ariella? He healed people. He gave some people sight. Some people could walk after meeting him. He cured their sickness, no matter how bad they were," said Bubbles. "He was a very special man. He was kind. He was good to children. He taught people beautiful things. And yet, unbelievably, some people didn't love him. They somehow tried to get rid of him over and over again. And finally, they caught him and condemned him to death. A terrible death on the cross." "Death? How sad." "But," Ariella asked, confused, "you said he was the Son of God. So couldn't he get rid of these mean people?" "Oh yes, of course he could, Ariella. But Jesus chose not to. He chose the spikes and the cross for our sake, so that we might be saved. By doing so, he showed his mercy to us. We didn't deserve it, but he loved us and died for us. Don't be sad, Ariella. The story doesn't end here." "Tell me then, Bubbles. I'm curious to know what happened next." "Jesus died, but 3 days later, he resurrected," exclaimed Bubbles joyfully. "Jesus is stronger than death. He died and gave us this gift so that we could be saved. All we have to do is accept his gift and become his children." This is the true meaning of Easter. At Easter, we remember Jesus' death and resurrection and celebrate him. We rejoice in knowing that we are saved and children of God. Wow! Thank you, Bubbles, for telling me. Now I will celebrate Easter with even more joy, exclaims Ariella happily. Bubbles and Ariella kept talking about the life of Jesus as Ariella was very curious to learn more. Bubbles responded lovingly, and they both decided to accept the wonderful gift, salvation. They thought it was quite extraordinary to call themselves children of God. What an honor! What a joy!